Good morning, boys and girls. So, today we're going to talk a little bit about directions and why it's important to pay attention to order words. Order words are words that tell you what comes first and next and etc. Our first word that we will look at is the word first. So, first is an order word. Our next word, did you just hear that order word? That's correct. It's next. Let's look at the next word. Then. Then is an order word that you might hear in directions. And another word that you might hear is finally. Other words that you might hear are second, third, fourth, and so on. I have a recipe here that I would like to bake. After reading our story, Jalapeno Bagels, I thought it would be a nice idea to make Chongo bars because, man, those looked really, really good. So I wrote them down here. Here, we're going to look for those order words, and we'll talk about why the order words are very important. Okay, so let's start at the top. Here's our title, Chongo bars. That's what we're baking. Here's the first set of instructions. First, melt butter and margarine. Did you hear an order word? Yes, we did. At the beginning of this sentence, we hear the word first. So that means that's step number one. That's our first step. First, melt butter and margarine. While this is melting, cream brown sugar and eggs. Now, these aren't really, this is kind of an order word, while. That means that while you are working on this first step, you will be doing this. So this is kind of step number two. While, I'll underline that one. Then add melted butter and margarine. What is the order word in this sentence? Then. Very good. So I will mark this as step number 3. Oftentimes, you'll see these numbers in the margin when you are following directions, and those help you to know in what order they happen. I especially love to use numbers. Combine flour, baking powder, and salt, and stir into sugar mixture. Now, I didn't see any order words in this sentence, but I will still put a number over here to help me keep track of where it comes in order of the directions. So our next sentence is fold chocolate chips and nuts into the finished batter. Now, I didn't hear any order words there, but again, I will put a number in the margin. Pour mixture into greased 9 by 13 inch baking pan. Now, I hope you can read my writing. I might have ran out of a little room. I will put a number in the margin because I still didn't see an order word in here, but let's read the last sentence. Finally, bake 45 to 50 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, I heard the order word finally, and I will put the number 7 in the margin there so I can help keep track. Okay, now why is it important that we follow these orders or follow these directions in the correct order? Well, if I didn't follow them in the correct order, they might not turn out correctly. If I melted the butter and the margarine at the very end after I baked them, would they turn out correctly? They wouldn't. We wouldn't have this melted butter and margarine in the actual batter. So it's important to have that at the beginning. So while this is melting, cream, brown sugar, and eggs. Then add melted butter and margarine. So, remember, every time we follow directions, it is so important to follow them in the correct order, or else they will not turn out the way that you want them to. Okay, that's all for today, and I will talk to you later. Bye.